Louisiana State University. It's top recruits in the country here. Great atmosphere. I want to thank all fans. Being the best. It was the best stadium I've ever seen. Being at the end of the road. It was wonderful to be the head coach at LSU and watch my team in picture and see the fans so happy. What a big night for the Tigers. Okay, we'll say about offense. 511 yards, 42 points, no turnovers. The biggest stat of the night. No sacks. Credit to James Craig, the offensive line. They worked very hard. Drove scrambles sometimes. But what a great job by offense again. What a great job by defense. Only allowed 7 points in the second half. Tremendous adjustments by Coach Aranda and the staff. Our guys kept playing. We put more pressure on them. We blitzed. They made plays. We made plays. I really think our guys emptied the tank tonight. Everything it took to beat this football team. It's a good football team that we beat, and those guys are some good coaches on the other side. But a great night for the Tigers. I do believe the winning edge was playing the Tigers team. Any questions?
Did you believe you could run defensively to kind of heat the second half? What y'all do?
Started blitzing, playing man coverage, and we had to put some heat on the quarterback. And we had some four-man rushes, but more or less it was some blitzes and playing man free.
What can you say about the play Stingley made, the interception, after getting targeted all night?
You know, big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. He's got it. Now, you know, he gave up some balls. And he gave up some balls. That number 84 was a tremendous football player, one of the best players we've seen all year. Give them credit. But we made the play when we had to.
Were you surprised they went at him so much?
Yeah, it's the first time they went after him. You know, some back shoulder routes and all. And they had some good routes against tight man coverage. You know, give them some credit. They made some plays, but he made the play at the end was coming.
Ed, you talked about grit with this team. You talked about finding the grit in this team.
Yeah.
The offense answers every time the defense battles through the second half. I'm sure it's exactly what
Yeah, it was there. It was there. I'll tell you, the crowd helped. When we made that stop, we started to get some pressure on the quarterback. Our crowd came alive. And our guys got juice on the sideline. I told Joe, man, this is what great quarterbacks are made of. We go down there and score. What a throw down the sideline. What a game Jamar Chase had. Just fantastic offense again.
Did it take a play from Marcel Brooks to turn the
Yeah.
tide?
Yeah. You know, we put him in a dime cheetah package. We wanted to put more speed on the field. We ran a little stunt inside. He had a great sack. You know, Marcel is a very talented young man. Has a good spirit about him.
Speaking of Marcel, you had three true freshmen make big plays.
Yeah.
James Price, Marcel, and
Yeah.
obviously Stingley.
Yeah.
At what point do you realize that they're ready to play in games like this?
You know, I do believe when you go back to recruiting, these guys have developed. Most of these guys have been to our camps. We know a lot about them. You know, this thing to being a mid-year graduate really helps. He was going through spring ball, and our coaches do a good job of developing those guys and getting them ready. They like veterans already, in my opinion.
Hey, what do you think you guys learned about your offensive line tonight?
I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud. You know, I knew that Lloyd Cushenberry and D. Lou and felt good about Ed Ingram, but our tackles really, those ends were really good. And you can see in games before, those ends really destroyed some offensive tackles. So I'm really proud of our offensive tackles, Sadiq Charles and Austin Douglas. I thought they played a phenomenal game.
Coach, in the first half, their time of possession and the plays they ran, is that something that really bothered you about the first half and how that
Yeah,
went?
no question. We had to get off the field. And we couldn't get off the field. I wanted to get the ball back to the offense, give them credit. But you know what? The first half was not a very good defense. We didn't play good defense. They kept putting nitpicking here and there. But the object was to win the game, play for 60 minutes. Our guys came in at halftime. There was no panic at halftime. We always believed we was going to win. A great job by our staff and great leadership by our football team.
Coach, is there a quarterback in America right now playing better than your guy?
You know, I don't watch a lot of games except the guys we're playing, but I believe he is one of the best quarterbacks in America. I'm not going to tell you he's the best yet. We still got a couple of games left. But I love him being our quarterback. Joe just brings so much to our football team. He talked to the team right after. He said, good is not enough. Got to get great. So he wasn't satisfied with the play tonight, and we want to get great. LSU standard of performance.
You mentioned the performance from Jamar Chase, but Justin Jefferson also had another huge game and another big game. I mean, just kind of how does that happen? I mean, how does that happen?
Look, he's a talented young man, but I want to say this to you. Justin, we signed Justin in June. He got eligible, and we saw something. He was a 3-star player. And, you know, sometimes those 5 stars are not as good as those 3 stars, but I got to give our staff an evaluation on that one. And give Justin credit, man, he's tough as nails, he came back from an injury. Give Mickey Joseph credit for recruiting him. Give Joe Brady credit for him and Mickey coaching him. Great player.
He had some concerns with Clyde, the fumbles.
Yeah.
He came out tonight and played out of this world, okay?
You know, we had a little emphasis on ball security this week.
It sounds so simple to just talk about bringing more pressure or a blitz or something,
Yeah.
but is it just the trust that the other guys are going to hold up at the back end and make a play? What goes into changing the pressure that you didn't have in the first or the second?
You gotta be able to play man coverage. And we manned them up, and they did it. We manned them up in the first half, but it was with a 4-man rush, or sometimes with a 3-man rush, and it wasn't working. So Dave had some blitzes, he dialed up some blitzes, and it made a difference for us.
Ben, with your team behind the second half this time around, what do you think they learned about themselves today?
Grit. You know, I heard a lot of on the sideline. Tommy Moffitt was leading the charge about belief. We're gonna win the game. Focus on winning. Keep on chopping wood. Nobody panic. You know, when you have a quarterback like Joe, you just believe when he gets the ball in his hands, he's gonna score a touchdown.
Coach, can you talk about being up 7 and then going immediately for the kill shot?
Yeah.
You know, people around here aren't
Yeah,
used to seeing that.
yeah. That's us, pedal to the metal. We're going as hard as we possibly can every play. Now, there's gonna be a time where we have to run out the clock, obviously, but we feel that we can score. We feel that we got athletes in space, and we're not gonna stop.
It seemed like the holes opened up in the run game.
Yeah.
What was your impression of the offensive line
Yeah.
doing that? And did you think that would be a part of this game?
Really pleased with the offensive line. And, you know, obviously they were playing a 4-man line. We didn't have enough people in the box to stop the run. You know, we had a check with me in the line of scrimmage. Great job by Steve Ensminger. I thought he called a tremendous game tonight. Very proud of him.
We all expected Florida to use 2 quarterbacks in this game.
Not as much. Not as much.
After Stingley's interception, you know, you were up 7, you went out, you were in the huddle as the offense was, what were you saying?
I told him, look around. That's what we're here for. We built for this. Championship team, we're going to go down there and score. I challenged them. Did.
You said the defense didn't panic. I guess what did you see from Dave Aranda when things maybe weren't going so well?
Just kept on calling, and you know, obviously we were very frustrated at halftime. But we kept to the plan, believed in it. We said we got to put more pressure on them. Those stops were critical. Our guys kept on playing. I think the rotation up front really helped us. I think the dime unit, the cheetah unit that we put more speed on the field, having Marcel Brooks and Michael Divinity and Justin Thomas and Kelvin Chasson only had a big sack at the end. I thought that really made a difference in our game plan.
Hey, what about being healthy?
Coach, can you give a little perspective? You only have the ball for 21 minutes, and you get 511 yards.
Amazing. It's amazing. The work that offense does, the type of offense that we have, the type of quarterback we have with the athletes. But you know what I said is going to be protection first. And we protect the quarterback. Once we protect the quarterback, I feel confident in us moving the football.
Had the Christian Fulton interception called back, and
Yeah.
look at the stop on 4th down, how big was that?
It was huge. It was huge. And you know, we got to look at the penalty. I think it was an aggressive penalty. I don't think that anybody did it on purpose. I think it was a close call. There's a lot of close calls this game. Our guys are playing hard.
Did you mention they had a couple of interceptions before?
Sure. Yeah. There was a lot of time. We were just hanging on there, man. We just wanted to make a play. We'll press them. And, but, you know, and the touchdown to Jimmy, you know, that could have went either way in the beginning of the first half.
You mentioned the pressure kind of built up at the end on defense, sending the cheetah package and things like that.
Yeah.
At the beginning, did you feel like the coverage would be there and you had to make the adjustment because of that? Or?
Yeah, well, there was a lot of first down passes were thrown. I mean, when there was a man coverage, they were checking that number 84. He made a lot of plays. They went twice, 2 times in a row. There was running some slants. Every time we was in cover 2, they'd run the dig. You had the right plays called. It was a chess match the whole game.
And when you win big games like this, does the message change moving forward? I mean, you talk about the maturity the team has. Obviously,
Yeah.
they've shown the grit now.
Yeah.
You get more at stake. I mean,
Yeah.
even if in small games.
No, we're 6-0. We're going to enjoy it tonight. But I'll tell you what, you know, tell the truth, Monday, there's going to be a lot of things on the film that we won't like. And it's good when you win, and you still got to get better. This team is hungry. This team is fresh. I think we're about as healthy as we've been. hopefully, we get Terrence Marshall back soon. I think Glenn Logan, got to see Glenn and Rashard back, it made a difference in our football team tonight.
How
Coach,
impressed were
take
you
one
with,
more- one final question, John.
with Trask, the way he played, their
I thought he
quarterback?
played phenomenal. Yes. But it's his first road trip coming in Valley. I thought that they had a great game plan, and I thought the guy played phenomenal, lights out.